Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I got a video. I'm just gonna make a video real quick while I'm eating. It's just about certain stuff I keep seeing trend on YouTube. That's just like easily debunkable, and everyone just being a dumbass and falling for it. And one of the dudes pushing this, one of his agendas is Dane Calloway. You know, he has these videos always talking about blacks originate from America and all this other stupid shit. Just disrespectful to actual Indians, you know. Actual Indians who were here, you know. And you have, you know, your obvious pictures that show that, you know, who the Indians really were, you know. But a lot of negatives suffer from a identity crisis, and it makes them want to jump onto other things. So, and I see it's funny because niggas didn't say nothing about this till like this nigga started making videos at all. Like nobody was talking about they were indigenous to America at all. Everybody was just black, urban, whatever. Now everybody's got all this dumbass. Oh no, now I'm indigenous to, you know, this country and I've been here for 100,000. Man, shut your ass up. If you was indigenous, you wouldn't have to find out on YouTube, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, so you got videos talking about how Harry Tubman didn't exist, and you got niggas out there going along with this shit. You got videos talking about how the slave ships didn't exist because you don't have them now. Like, why the fuck would they keep a slave ship? Like, did the Spanish keep their ships? Did they keep their Spanish Armada? Where they at? I guess it didn't happen. I guess the Spanish, they didn't do nothing. I guess people who speaking Spanish that are over here, you know, they got it mixed up with the Spanish over there. They just happen to both speak Spanish, you know? Just like the Gullah Geechee happen to speak a language, and you can look this up on YouTube, that is traced to a certain part of West Africa, and they had a video showing on YouTube where a West African came over and was talking to one of these Gullah Geechee, one of these Geechee people, and they were able to communicate with each other in that dialect because there's clearly a root. You know, these two were clearly rooted in similarity. There's a similarity between these two languages, between these two people. Clearly, there's a point where they both came from. They come from a similar point. In Gullah Geechee, they were one of the first black people, the oldest group of black people to step foot on this hemisphere, or to be brought into this hemisphere. And you can see in a lot of their ways that they still have concentrated African heritage, not Native American. Because if you look at the stuff they eat, even that whole South Carolina area, they were brought there from a certain part of West Africa where they cultivated rice, and the Europeans knew this, and so they made certain deals with certain tribes, and they got slaves and brought them over to South Carolina where they knew was like a low country, a real swampy type of area. And so they brought those Africans in there to do that type of work, to work on with rice. So they had them over there doing that type of shit. And niggas like that don't understand it. They're just talking just to talk, just because they want to create a new identity. Every few years, niggas want to create some. I'm a Moor. I'm in India. I'm in Chinese. I'm Viking. I'm Hebrew. Oh no, Antarctica. Ain't nobody. Yep, we was in Antarctica. That's why that shit is cold now. Niggas left and it got cold. That's what happens when black folks leave. It gets cold. Man, shut the fuck up. Y'all just be seeing anything and just clapping along with it. Niggas is crazy. You niggas are not from here like that. If you were, you would know, and you would have been behaving that way a long time ago. You wouldn't have to see somebody on YouTube tell you that for you to, oh shit, now I think I'm indigenous. You got dumb niggas talking about, oh, he's helping me out, do genealogy or some shit like that. Like, if you got genealogy done from him, you's a dumbass, because he's not qualified at all. So he took your money, scammed you, done rolled, spun a wheel, and landed on Sioux and told you you're a Sioux Indian. That niggas out here smoking weed and coming up with false revelations and shit like that, and niggas is out here eating that up. You niggas is y'all funny. Y'all are some funny ass, dumbass. Y'all fall for everything, man. Just eat everything up, like I'm eating right now. It's a lot of reason why Europeans were able to keep black people enslaved so long. Because motherfuckers just believe anything. They'll come up with anything and y'all just eat it up. Especially if they say it in a prayer type of way. Niggas will eat that one up. They start praying on it. Emotional thinking people just start jumping to it. And then they fall for it and they wonder why they got duped. That's how a lot of these so-called conscious people do. They got y'all duped into thinking that they're woke and they're gonna give you some new shit, and they just fool you right into your trap because you ain't paying attention. That's my part one. I'll be right back.